The rain over the next few days isn't just going to affect your plans around town.
This wet and warm weather is going to start the spring runoff along our rivers. New at 6, meteorologist Matt Gray shows us where we could see a big rise in river levels.
Yeah, plenty of rain in the forecast, and that is the recipe for a lot more water in our rivers over the next week or so. Not only going to be the warmest we've seen in a few months, but we're expecting a lot of rain with another one of these atmospheric rivers at the end of the weekend and into that soggy day on Monday. So not only do we have a rain snow line with these type of warm systems that gets up around 10,000 feet, but all of that rain, well, it ends up falling onto the snowpack, flows into all those little air pockets between the snow crystals, and that actually helps melt more snow than it would if the weather was dry. So that's why we say it. Rain helps melt the snow. So a lot of water going to be coming down early next week in a pretty short period of time with that storm. And here's where we're forecasting to see the biggest river rises. The St. Joe, the St. Mary's, and the Coeur d'Alene River expected to jump somewhere between 6 and 7 feet by the middle of next week as all that rain and melting snow heads downhill. In St. Mary's, river levels are forecast to get within about 3 feet of flood stage by the National Weather Service right now. Elsewhere, rivers and creeks in the inland northwest probably all going to rise a foot or two once this system passes. For now, no flooding in the forecast. We're going to keep you updated, however, on 4 News Now if that changes. Once we get an idea of just how much rain we're going to end up with by the time this is all done. In the meantime, here's what you need to know. Rivers and creeks are going to be a lot higher and a lot faster next week than they've been in a while. So after this weekend, we all need to get into a mode of being more careful around the water as spring runoff starts and continues for the next couple of months.